Bobby Lytes has took to his Instagram and said that he plans on filing lawsuits against Tommie and others for spreading false rumors that he has HIV and AIDS. You better believe we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button below, thumbs up button as well, and like this video. Join the comment section below because I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this topic in particular. It's getting messy. And last but not least, if you would like to leave a donation in the description box below, will be some ways that you can donate to help us grow and sustain this channel, okay? So, I woke up and saw on my feed where Bobby Lytes had took to his Twitter page and was pretty much going off on Tommie Lee. Now, y'all know we recapped Baddies Caribbean Part 3 reunion the other night. Y'all know that in that reunion, I talked about it. We talked about it. I brought it up that Tommie had mentioned that Bobby had AIDS or something like that, and I said I didn't like it. I didn't think it was right. You don't just throw something like that out there on national television. It can be very damaging, and it's very stereotypical to say and do when it comes to the gay community. Okay, I've been a target of it myself. I know how it feels. It doesn't feel nice. So we're going to talk about some of these key details, and we're going to talk about what Bobby said first and foremost. All right, so let's go to his Twitter page. I'm going to put his tweets up here on the screen so you guys can see it as well. So first of all, before we put it up on the screen, for those that don't know, for context, let's play what happened. All right. Copyright disclaimer. I usually don't post stuff like this. I usually don't post actual clips from the show. However, if you look at the fair use copyright clause, it says you are allowed to use certain things for research purposes, teaching purposes, to reference. So we're teaching, right? We're researching, right? I'm referencing, right? So copyright disclaimer. Let's play the clip of what happened on Sunday night's reunion. Roll it.
In the name of Jesus, bitch, I rebuke you, you dirty ass bitch. What's up? Oh yeah, I rebuke you, bitch. I rebuke you. Same person that I am gonna give it here, baby. Here. I love Baddies.
Now the other night, I didn't hear verbatim what Tommie had said. All I heard was something about Bobby having AIDS, right? Apparently, what Tommie had said, if you listen to the clip, Bobby called her trash or called her raggedy bitch, broke bitch, called her something, and Tommie said, oh, I'm not too broke, I'm not too raggedy when I was consoling you when you told me you had AIDS. Right, that's what she said. Okay, now according to Bobby, he didn't hear this until he rewatched the reunion. Okay, so let's put on the screen what Bobby had to say. So first, he says, just got off the phone with my lawyer. That was one of his first tweets today. Okay. Now, he followed up that tweet with, I'm going to do what I should have done years ago. I don't care how much time and money it takes. Mark my words. You got all the money like that, Bobby? Is the money flowing like that? Because attorneys are expensive, babe. Especially these defamation suits. But I mean, he may have a case. If he can prove his test results and he can prove that this has damaged his career or damaged his reputation in some way, he could have a case against these ladies. He goes on to mention Kaya, Tasha K, and Tommie, who all three have said this at this point. And he says they all got to see me in court. I'm done with allowing black women to he said black woman, but he meant black women. I'm done with allowing black women to weaponize health statuses against gay black men. It's disgusting, and someone needs to teach them a lesson. I hope you got your lawyers because I have my blood work and STD results. I won't be just submitting my HIV negative status, but I will also be submitting all 14 test results from my panel. Good luck, ladies. Okay. He goes on to say, it continues, the past 2 days have been extremely difficult for me. I have not been able to sleep, and my anxiety has heightened. I have entered a state of depression, and my reputation is being tarnished by one person's choice to blurt out a lie. I'm sorry, not a lie. He said one person's choice to blurt out a pure and organic lie. A lie that cannot be undone and has been twisted. I'm so sorry. And has been televised, not twisted. He says a lie that cannot be undone and has been televised and spread like wildfire on social media apps all around the world. The damage all falls on me to deal with, and it's entirely too much. I feel humiliated in this scenario because this time it was a person I once considered a friend. That part was interesting to me. He says he once considered Tommie a friend, which makes me wonder, if you considered this girl a friend, how close were y'all? Because did Tommie just blurt out a lie, or did you confide in her, Bobby, about, is this something that you confided in her about, and she's trying to blast out now? I don't know. I'm just trying to look at it from all different angles, okay? Do I think Bobby has HIV and AIDS? No, I don't care. That's his business. And I was thinking, like, why would Tommie just blurt out that lie? But that is a go-to jab. That is a go-to lie that people tend to go to. Not just black women. I'm not going to say just black women. Now, it may have been black women that have come after Bobby specifically, but that is a go-to jab, a go-to lie that people across the board will go to attack gay people. Oh, you have AIDS. Because in the 80s and 90s, there was the AIDS epidemic that was predominantly attacking gay people. Now, if you look at the statistics now, HIV and AIDS it affects people all across the board. And while Bobby wants to talk about black women coming for him, HIV and AIDS disproportionately affected black women and gay men the most throughout history, if you look at the stats. Let's see, where was I at? Okay, he says, I feel humiliated in this scenario because this time it was a person I once considered a friend. I've dealt with these types of rumors in the past from other individuals I did not know personally, so I let it go and I did not take it personal. In this case, it is personal, and that's what makes it so painful. I hope and pray Tommie is willing to do the right thing and be honest. I'm going to give her the opportunity to retract what she said and make it clear. If not, my hand will be forced to file a defamation lawsuit against her as well. He says that his birthday is in 2 days, and this is not how he envisioned his week to go. And then his last tweet he put up, he says, my thing is, let's be for real. Y'all think I would trust Tommie with information so delicate about my health? Get the fuck out of here. Well, that's the part that confused me, Bobby, because you said y'all were once friends. You usually trust friends with certain information. Now, that is very delicate information. If Bobby did have HIV or AIDS, do I think he would have told Tommie? No. I don't. Even though he did say they were friends. You don't tell your friends everything, right? There's some friends you do. Some people might tell their friends that, but so a lot of people are private and wouldn't share information like that with their friends, unless it was just like a best friend you've had forever or something. He says, y'all gotta keep in mind, I know this woman in real life. She ain't nobody you confide in, and she damn sure is incapable of consoling anyone. Use your brains. Anyways, back to my birthday week. Now, Zeus Network has got involved and made a statement on their Instagram page. Okay? Zeus Network has got involved and made a statement on their Instagram page. Excuse me, coming to Bobby's defense. I think Zeus Network saw that Bobby was suing, and they said we don't want no parts because they've already had a few lawsuits come their way. Amber Ali, I think, filed one at one point allegedly or threatened one. There was another Zeus cast member who had threatened a lawsuit as well against Zeus. Bobby didn't threaten a lawsuit against Zeus. However, I could see where they're possibly like, we don't want nothing to do with this. But Zeus, y'all don't care. Let's be real. First of all, let's look at the post of what they said. Let's put it up here. Zeus put up here on their page, in light of the statements made by Tommie Lee regarding Bobby's health status during the most recent broadcast of the Baddies Caribbean reunion, we would like to address and clarify the following. The remarks in question, uttered by Tommie Lee, do not reflect factual information and should not be construed as a representation of truth. We wish to explicitly affirm that any assertions made by Tommie concerning Bobby's health were entirely unfounded and inaccurate. This clarification is issued to ensure that our audience receives accurate information and to maintain the integrity of our program. Oh, what, y'all CNN, MSNBC, Fox News now? Not that they've ever worried about the integrity of their. Come on, Zoo. The integrity, you're worried about what you feed us. You're worried about if we get honest and accurate information. Bitch, please. Y'all worried about a motherfucking lawsuit too. Y'all worried about catching a stray. Bobby probably done called y'all and said, why the fuck, like, what the fuck, take that out. Why? First of all, this is what I be talking about when I be saying that it's sloppy production. I've been saying it for how long, y'all? I've been saying it for how motherfucking long? Sloppy production, sloppy editing, sloppy low-level producers over there who don't have much experience in the motherfucking game, low-level editors who don't have much experience in the motherfucking game. Y'all, they literally just play B-roll. Okay? Y'all know what B-roll is? It's just when you click record on the camera. I don't know if I call this exactly just B-roll, but they literally will Zeus will press play on the camera, record, and then just upload what they have recorded. They won't edit. What is going on here? Y'all could have saved everybody a headache, and y'all could have saved all this bullshit by editing that out. If it was a lie like you're saying it is. No, I don't know. Zeus says that this is inaccurate and it was unfounded. I don't know if Bobby's done come up with his test results or what and said, look, Zeus, this is what it is. Post us that. I don't know what happened, but I do know that they had the power to edit it out, number one. Number two, I don't see them working with Tommie again. I don't think they should. She's a liability. Now, another thing, let me say this too. I think this is important to say because somebody said, I saw quite a few comments that said Bobby really doesn't have a lot of room to talk because he has accused others of having HIV and AIDS. Can somebody chime in on that in the comments? Because y'all know I don't watch everything. I know a lot of y'all keep me in on the tea. A lot of y'all send me links and articles and shit on Instagram. I don't see everything. I'm always doing something else. I don't stay glued to the net. But it doesn't sound like far-fetched from what something that Bobby would do. We're talking about a man who pushed someone in a wheelchair here. Okay? So it makes me think, on Bobby I Love You Purr, did he accuse one of those boys of having HIV? Because that's where I think I can kind of recollect. That sounds familiar to me. I kind of remember him saying it. And it ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the GUN, Bobby, is it? If that's the case. Now, allegedly he's claimed this about someone before. I don't know. It's not right at all, okay? It's not right at all. As I told you guys before, I've been a target of this. You can go to my Instagram page right now and you can see comments on because I have photos of me laying out on the beach, naked. And I've always loved my body. I've always embraced my body. If I wanted to be built and stacked with huge muscles, I would go to the gym and do it. I've always had a super high metabolism and I don't gain a lot of weight. My dad is almost 60. He's the same size as me. But people have always assumed that I have AIDS or HIV. I get trolls, right? Not people in general, but trolls will come in my comments and say, "Oh, you look like you have AIDS. Oh, you look sick," because I'm very thin, and not just because I'm very thin, because I happen to be gay, right? It's a let me try to make you feel bad about yourself, but you can't make me feel bad about myself. That's why I've left the comments up there, because it makes people, it shows more reflection of these people than it does me. I know who I am. I know I'm healthy, baby. Okay, I'm blessed, and I don't got nothing to worry about. And that's why I was originally like, Bobby, if this is not true, why are you going through lawsuits, and why are you posting all these tweets about it? Because if it was, I was like, if it was me, I would just let it go. If it's not true, like, fuck what she says. But then I had to roll it back and say, wait a minute, Damien, you're not in his shoes. You don't have thousands of followers like Bobby does. You're not on national television like Bobby does, like Bobby is. And when I read his tweet, it clicked to me. He said, this can ruin my reputation. This can ruin my career. This can ruin my, and Bobby does OnlyFans. I'm sure that this might fuck with his OnlyFans work. People might not want to work with him. They might think he has HIV or AIDS, which is unfortunate because it's 2024 and you got to, people, a lot of people are so ignorant. You got to educate yourself, people. It's 2024. HIV and AIDS, number one, is not what it was. Let me say this. HIV is not what it was, and AIDS is not what it was in the 80s and 90s. We are in 2024. Medicine has advanced. They're closer to finding a cure than they have ever been before. There are people who are living healthy, long lives with HIV. There are people out here who are outliving some people who don't have it. Just because someone has HIV doesn't mean that they're gonna live a shorter life than you. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen as people. But I do know that times have changed, medicines have evolved. At one time, people had to take daily pills. Now I see commercials and I hear that you can get a shot every 6 months, and live a healthy life. So we got to stop with this stigma that, oh my God, this person has AIDS. Oh my God, this person has HIV. Okay, and this person over here has diabetes. This person over here, may be at risk of stroke, may have a heart disease, right? This person over here may have cancer. I just think we need to be mindful about what we say, and we need to stop the stigma, right? Because let's say that was the case, that Bobby has HIV and AIDS. And does that change anything about him? I would still think he was attractive. I've always said I thought Bobby was attractive. Now I do think he puts too much filler in his face sometimes, and it makes him kind of look cartoony. But overall, like, I've always thought he was cute and attractive. And maybe I'm just more open-minded than people. I don't know. I try to educate myself on issues like that. But I have yet to see what Tommie has said about this. We will see if she retracts her statement. I think Tommie, let's say it's not true, and let's say it is true. Both scenarios. Either way it goes, Tommie, I think you should just retract it. Just retract it. If it is true, just to get this all out the way, and then do it so it doesn't damage Bobby's career, so it doesn't hurt him, so it doesn't put him through a depression. And if it's not true, you definitely need to retract it. Because I feel like if I was her and I had said it and it was true, I would feel bad and be like, damn, I shouldn't have said it. Okay, I'll act like I just. But then she'll look like a liar. Listen, I don't know. It's a very sticky situation going on here. It's very messy. I don't think the Zeus Network cares. I think they're trying to save face. I don't think they'll work with Tommie again. Do you think they will? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions. I've said before, some of these cast members are liabilities. They don't want to listen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up button, and like this video. Join the conversation by getting in the comment section below. And if you want to leave a donation, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate. Okay? Thank you guys so much for your love and support. This was a short video today. I had to wrap it up. I got to get out of here. But I love you. Make sure you wake up every day, put your best foot forward, and be grateful. that you're alive, okay? I love you. We'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. Oh, if you're watching this and Dawson's Cabaret is not out, I've got to watch it and film it. I promise it's coming, okay? I promise it won't be Saturday. Young and Reckless, the reunion. I have filmed it. I've watched it. It's uploading right now, okay? So all that's coming. Love y'all. Bye.